Second chance saloon over the Gold Cup as Trinidad Tobago take on Haiti. That's right. Who will get off? Who will get their campaign finally on track? We're going to get into it. All of it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video taking a look at Trinidad Tobago up against Haiti over in the Gold Cup, and we'll get to it in a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe and you want to subscribe for Blackburn Rovers World Cup football, Gold Cup football. We're going to all here under one roof. That's right, Soccer Warriors trying to bounce back this time up against Haiti. Can anyone get their campaign up and running? Must win territory right now over in the Gold Cup, and we'll get into it in a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe and you want to subscribe for Gold Cup right here. And of course, big shout out to the members and the patrons. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get into it and have a look at the Group D encounter between Trinidad Tobago and Haiti. That's right, let's go and have a look at how the Soccer Warriors got to this point. They qualified as preliminary round winners way back on the 25th of March 2025. They've been in 13 times in the past, most recently back in 2023. The best ever performance was back in 2000, where they were semi-finalists. But they've also played total 19 times in the Gold Cup as a whole, with the old rendition as well. They made the runners-up spot back in 1973. They're ranked 100th in the world, according to FIFA. My expectation was a group stage exit, and at the moment, that's looking very much on the cards. This is the squad, condensed squad now. Denzel Smith, Marvin Phillip compete for the number 1 jersey. Sheldon Bateau there, Alvin Jones, Shia Garcia between the back there. Dante Seeley, Danielle Phillips, Kevin Molino, amongst others in midfield. Up top we've got like Levi Garcia, Kahim Thomas, and Ishaya Lee as well. Meanwhile, this is a squad that did play against the USA. We have Phillip between the sticks, Garcia, Bateau, Jones, the other Garcia, Powder, Spicer, Phillips, Molino, and Fortune with Lee up top. This is their resume so far. They did lose to Costa Rica, World Cup qualifier. They did lose to the USA 5-0, but they need to bounce back here against Haiti in pretty much must-win territory, or get something out of this game. If they can get something out of this, prolong their stay here at least to that third match where they take on Saudi Arabia. But realistically, this is it. This is the game that could go either way. A point or more needed for Trinidad. The same can be said, though, for Haiti, which we'll have a look at those guys right here, right now. They're coming at you, qualified as CONCACAF Nations League B Group C winners. They secured their spot back on the 15th of November, 2024. They've been here 10 times in the old school rendition, 17 times in the combined history of the Gold Cup. Last time around was back in 2023. They did make the semis in the current rendition back in 2019. They won it though back in 1973. They're ranked 83rd in the world according to FIFA. I also expected these guys to take a tumble in the group round of matches. They're coming at you with these boys competing for starting spots. Johnny Plassard between the sticks, Alexander Pierre as well. Duke Lacroix, Ricardo Adi, Carlin Arcus as well into the defensive ranks. Meanwhile, Leverton Pierre, we've got Carl Fred Sante, Joseph Belmar as well, and up top like Dukes Nazon, Fagansi Pierrot, Dandy Gine, also competing for spots in the attacking exploits here. This is the lineup that did start the last match. Plassade, Experience, Duvern, Adi, Arcus, Jacques, Pierre, Attis, Nazon, Perot, and Lucius up top. So far, though, they had a close encounter against guest nation Saudi Arabia. Prior to that, though, they did lose to Curacao in the World Cup qualifiers to take a bit of a spanking here. Trinidad Tobago is that must-win game. Win that, you bloody got a good chance. But you got to get something out against the USA, which does look like a tough old order at the moment. That's, of course, on the final match on June the 22nd. Quick look at the match itself. Taking place at Shell Energy Stadium. Trinidad Tobago under Dwight York just one win in the last 5. Up against Haiti and the Sebastian Mingue. Back-to-back defeats for them, of course. And these two sides have played 3 times since 2012. 2 wins Haiti, nothing for Trinidad. There has been 1 draw. And over the course of those 3 matches, Haiti have scored 3 goals compared to Trinidad's 0. Quick look at the bookies odds here. 16-5 is your Trinidad, and 10-9 on is your Haiti. 23-10 is the draw. The public vote is still all over the place. Very, very new, very, very undecided. So take from that from what you will. Moving forward, though, Trinidad Tobago against Haiti. My call on this one, well, it's a tricky one. Again, both sides didn't really show too well. Haiti were definitely a little bit hard done by against Saudi Arabia. Trinidad Tobago just were not good enough. And I've got my question marks. I've got my reservations about them moving forward. But, yeah, tricky one. I'm going to lean towards Haiti, unfortunately. 2-1 win. They were a little bit hard done against Saudi Arabia. And again, a win here puts them in within a chance to get through to that quarterfinals. But I still think it's going to be a tricky old journey for them to get into out of the group stages with USA waiting in the wings. But you never know. They might get the win. They might get confidence. They might get a point, of course, and they might cause some problems later down the road. But that's my take. Haiti to win 2-1 on the night. Let me know your thoughts and opinions as we look forward to it. But until then, see you soon. Subscribe, smash like, winner.